Alright, set up playlist and change this. Oh, but which one should we change it to? Hey, Omar, what's going on, man? There we go. I'm going to see if we can scare up some people for our Glocktober sale. As well as, hey, Instructor George, as well as our 1700 giveaway while I figure out what I'm exactly giving away for that. Hey, 10x shooters. I think I know. Let's see here. Yep, we have another copy of the Communism Joke Book. So we'll give that away. And let me see if this is... It's a copy, then I can give one away. Nope, sadly that is the only one I have at the moment, so we can't give that away. What else indeed? Yep, got it. Okay, I figured out what I'm going to give away as the second item. Hey, thank you, Desert Armory. Greatly appreciated it. Okay, so yes, one of those commie books. And one U.S. Army GWAT era bandolier. That is what we'll give away today. Once we hit 1,700 subs, anyway. Let's see, can I show this off? Let's see. Oh yeah, in the crappy UCP pattern. But still an effective bandolier to hold 6 magazines for your AR or platform. I am getting some feedback issues. One moment, let me see if I can fix that. There we are. That seems a lot better. Right on. So here we have our Stiffler Manufacturing SM19 and 17 stripped slides. This month we're doing 15 to 20% off for all of Glocktober. And of course we have one of our builds in the background. I know, right, George? And we are 15 new subs away from doing the giveaway. Not going to be a big one, not like our 1K giveaway, which we're still going to be doing. The 1K giveaway, we are going to be giving away one of our Viper slides, but we need to make the slide, and we haven't made it yet. But for 1,700, we will give away a book that just craps on communism. It is written by a local author, affiliated loosely with Stiffler Manufacturing, signed by the author, and it is a pre-production proof error. So it's got a few mistakes in it that are notated by the author. And I caution you, the title is not the content of the book. So, one 6-magazine bandolier in GWAT UCP style. And one book that talks crap about communism. That's what we'll give away today at 1,700. And let's refresh myself with a little bit of water. Got to stay hydrated. You can't move and groove if you're not hydrated. Maxwell, Ray Baker, what's going on, man? Welcome to Stiffler Manufacturing. Normally I do a bunch of hand stuff on the shop or on the table here, but since I've got our build, I can't really touch anything. So if you guys got questions, feel free to ask. We've got our SM19 Hellet Shimmer Aluminum, Zoom in Space Worn, our other Zoom in Orange Tiger, another Zoom, I've got a lot of Zooms this time, actually a lot of the time lately, White Lightning, a 17 Zoom in Bright Purple, and then here we have our Viper in Gold, and in the back there we have our SM19 Turbo in OD Camo. Hey, White Rambo, what's going on? Hey, thank you, Max. Thanks for checking out the stream. Not yet. We might do 34s in the future. Currently, we only do 17s, 19s, and we're close to finishing our 26. After that, it's probably going to be the 43 and maybe a 48. Prime, Optimus Prime, somewhere on Earth, or maybe Cybertron. Unless you're talking about Prime the drink, in which case, eh. Canic Prime? No Canics. We don't work on those yet. Maybe sometime in the future. I did used to own a Canic. 20 round magazine, maybe it was 21. 9mm. I forget which model it was. We used it for a lot of range training. Maybe it was, what was the Canic TP? Probably the Canic TP9. I think that's what I used to have. Well, we can't really work on Canik there, Pavrak, and that's because it's under patent. So if we were to work on it, we'd have to come to an agreement with Canik, which means they'd be taking our funds. Hey, Gonzo, Stiff Nation, what's going on, man? No, these are Gen 3 slides, Max, but you can fit them on Gen 5 slides by swapping out the back plate, changing the slide stop release, and I think potentially doing an adapter for your recoil spring assembly. There's quite a few videos on how to do it. Most of Glock's changes when it came to generation were on the frame, not really the slide. So we've seen people take Gen 3 frames and put them on Gen 5s and run them at the range, Gen 4s, 19Xs. Glock is basically Legos. Heck, you can fit a 19 slide on a 26. You can fit a 17 on a 19, make yourself some long variants. All kinds of fun stuff. You could fit a 19 on a 45. Oh, heck yeah, Gonzo. Let us know when you do it. We'll pop in. And of course, this month we are doing our 15 to 20% off sale for Glocktober on all strip slides. Yep, looks like various Canik parts and features are still under patent, so we can't touch them. Oh, nice. How was that, Gonzo? Can you custom a slide upon request? Depends by what you mean by custom. For example, if you want the tiger stripe in different colors, absolutely. If you want a completely custom slide, no. And that's just because we'd have to stop running our machines to work on a custom slide. And since we're making a few hundred slides a week, it just wouldn't. The numbers don't number. CZ, they make some quality guns. Oh, a Terran tactical shotgun? Oh, is that what that model is? Damn. My whole thing with the Viper is I'm sure it's an amazing freaking gun, as well as, you know, like the Sand or the whatever. It's I can't justify $7,500 on it. Not on a pistol. I just can't. Ah, Czech Republic. Like here we got the Combat Master, $2,700 for the Combat Master. And it's just wild. The Ballerina Glock, $4,400. And it's just like, I can't justify it. I can't. It's cool, and I'm sure it runs smooth as hell. But I can't. Can't do it. I'm sure it is, but most people who probably own them are loot boxes. Not everybody's got one's a John Wick type character. Put yourself in a shit hit the fan type scenario, and someone out there with a Terran tactical, whatever platform, is going to get taken out by some dude who goes to the range with a PSA every weekend. Barrett MRAD 308. That'd be freaking sweet. Was that the Terratag? Was that the Benelli gunsmith package? Is that this one? That's still too much for a shotgun, but... No, that is a Stiffler Glock clone utilizing the SM19 Turbo Slide with ELD Performance Barrel, SCT Manufacturing Parts Kit with a PSA Dagger compact frame. The optic is Siley Optics Wolfx Pro, and the sights are Glock OEM. We might do a SIG 365 sometime in the future, though. Maybe. Got to make sure we're clear on the patents. Let me take a look here. Multiple components and features related to the SIG P365 may still be protected under active patents. What about the slide directly? Okay, so the SIG 365 Legion is under patent, but maybe not the regular 365. Oh, no worries. We all start somewhere with guns. Ah, that's my rice. We all got a place to start. Nobody knows everything. You could be doing this for 30 years and you're still not going to know everything. Let's see. Numerous recent patent filings by Sig Sauer for components related to handguns, dating into 2025, on the 365, like the X Macro. So maybe on the base model 365 we could do something, but on any of the others, and it's something we'd have to navigate very carefully. Why Glock is so easy is their patent expired. Same thing as like the 1911, the Colt patent expired. So that's why there's so many aftermarket style slides, is the patent for Glock expired. For all these other ones that people like, though, for example, a common one we get asked about is the SIG, or not the SIG, the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. That is under patent until 2034. So we can't touch it for 9 years. Can be 10x shooters, but sometimes there's design features that are patented. Or sometimes in the case of like Glock MOS, it's the MOS cut itself that's patented. So we might be able to make something as long as we don't incorporate certain design features. So it's something we got to research heavily. Like technically we could go out there and make a custom design and we could get it patented. To grow, we are working on a 26 style slide. It's not ready yet, but we are working on it. Almost done. Oh, working on cooking some salmon and rice for lunch. Possibly 10x shooters. We just want to make sure that there's nothing in there that would hem us up because, you know, as you've seen in a lot of gun news, there's been a lot of lawsuits involving certain companies and, you know, you just got to make sure you're good. Reckenbach, what's going on, man? Do a quick little refresh, see where we're at. 14 to go, 14 subs till we do our little mini giveaway. Rules for the giveaway is it must be a US address. And you must like and you must sub. And if we don't get there today, by the time I bow out, then, you know, we'll do it again later. Once we hit 1,700, that's when we'll do it. Let's see, popping in. We shipped out a slide to Michigan earlier today. That was pretty cool. Let's see. Looking at our GWatt stock. Okay, we got that. Oh, good. I don't have any of the bandoliers listed. Okay, great. So we can definitely give this out, no problems. There we are. Oh, absolutely. I mean, we saw what happened with Polymer 80, and it's not so much that what they were arguing was correct. It's that they buried them into the ground and took money until they couldn't operate anymore. And injunctions were put against them that halted them from making more money. What is the best RMR for Glock slides? That's a great question. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of competition on and debate on that. But for most of my firearms experience, it's all been iron. So I honestly couldn't say. But feel free. What's your guys' favorite RMR? So far, I like the Holosun 507. I like the Gideon Optics Omega. And yeah, the Siley Optic has impressed me so far. Oh, one moment. Sorry about that, guys. I was cooking lunch. Doing some salmon. Next, standard sights or suppressor sights with RMR. You're probably going to want to go with the suppressor sights, and this is a little hard to tell, and I can't really show it much better than that. But you can see that the regular Glock OEM sights almost barely make it above that Siley optic right there. So you might need suppressor height sights if you're going to do an optic. Just got a Trijicon SRO for my Stealth Arms Platypus, first handgun optic. Right on, Oil Goblin. A few Trijicons, but I'm willing to try other brands. If you're looking to try affordable yet works, I have good things to say about Gideon and Siley so far. Oh, hey, Fluffy. Yeah, I just had to pull the salmon off the fire. Doing a wee bit of multitasking. Hey, we're 11 subs away from doing that giveaway. Right on. And if we don't get it before whenever I feel like stopping, that's okay. We'll do another live again later. Of course, we could talk about our Glocktober sale. 15 to 20% off all strip slides. And I do mean all of them. Every model. 19s, 17s, different colors, different stencils, all of them. Oh, there's always machines running. Every single day. Every single day the machines are running. Ricky J. Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. What happened with the California Glock ban? So, Assembly Bill 1127 made future Glock sales illegal in California starting July 2026. And then Senate Bill 704 made detachable pistol barrels require background checks, and that Californian residents can no longer order barrels online and directly ship to their house starting January 1st, 2026. We cut bar stock. 17.4. This one right here. $17.4. Oh yeah. Way better than 416. I mean, there is 17.7, but it's not really worth the cost that it would cost to do it. Like, maybe only the most avid of competition shooters and burnout shooters would want 17.7. Oh, absolutely, Fluffy. Sorry, I had to cut audio there for a second. Someone was asking me a question. So do you have an automatic saw? I had one of those when I was in the Army. No, we use a CNC machine to mill down our bar steel. Ah, the good old M249 saw. 5.56, belt fed, beautiful. Heavier than the M4, obviously, but not as heavy as the 240B. I am honestly quite happy I was not a 240 gunner. They always gave that to the short guy. What is this shenanigans going on? Back in the day when I was working in a machine shop, they had an automatic saw to cut bar stock. Oh! No, yeah, we don't. We get ours cut to size. Because we don't, we just don't order big bar stock. So we just order bar stock cut to size for us. No, we might in the future. You know, we might start ordering long ones and just cut to what we need. Because, I mean, once we start making 43s, and then there's 26, 19, 17, if we start doing 34s or 17Ls, it might be worth it just to cut it. But that said, it's also really easy just to have it pre-cut. Hey, Bill Poole. Yep. We source our steel from American steel factories around the U.S. Be kind of cool if we could make our own steel. Have our own little forge. It'd be a huge-ass forge, actually, but... But yep, they cut it to size, crate it up, send it right to us, and then we do the milling. Or more, depends on the size of the crate they send us. Thankfully, we got a roll-up door, so... Depends on how big our slide, or not our slide, our bar stock order is. Dropped a pallet jack on my foot. Oh, dude, ow. Yeah, I feel that, Don J. Just snag the first aid kit and take care of it in the bathroom, and then back to work. Yep, been there, man. And they're just gonna send you home, and there's nothing for it. There's nothing you can do to it. Just let it heal, clean it, and let it heal. Oh, good. That's what I was looking for. Looking for the other work phone. Drink whiskey for the pain. But feel free to ask any questions. That's what I'm here for. And if we hit the 17, we'll do the giveaway. If we don't, that's okay. We'll do it later. Oh, yeah, absolutely. $1K giveaway after the holiday sometime. I keep thinking of... No, you never missed it. Is we haven't made it yet. We got busy dealing with orders, and the free slide took a back seat. And so we're still debating back and forth on what we're going to make exactly. We know it's going to be a Viper, but we haven't quite figured out what we're going to do to it. Nope. They are already heat treated when we get them. Upside to working with 17.4, heat treated when we get it, and we don't have to send it back for an additional heat treat. 416, however, a lot of companies get it, they mill it, then they have to send it off to be heat treated, and then they have to account for any warping that they might have gotten during the heat treat process. Oh, no worries. We're going to announce when we do the 1K giveaway. We'll actually make an announcement so people can actually show up and make sure they're involved. Yeah, we do lives really. I mean, they're every other day or every day or every other day, but I'm not exactly consistent on the timing. And part of that's because I'm not sure if I'm going to be in the shop consistently or, you know, where I can do lives consistently. Sometimes I just do them on the road. No, that particular slide, minus anything else that we might do to it, 180, 185. $175. I was close. Yeah, so if we just do one color, 175. If we do more, you know. That I'm not sure, Don J. It's been a while since I lost a toenail, so not quite sure. Let's see. SD. What's this from? Someone just sent us a message. Yeah, at that point, who cares about $10? Yeah, it's not like the other giveaway I did where all I gave out was a patch. For those of you who've seen our Stiffler patches, we gave out the funny book, and we gave out a magazine holder, Molly System magazine holder. No, that was it. Magazine pouch. And this one, we're just going to planning... Oh, I'm getting a call. I don't know anybody from Washington. Goodbye. I get a lot of BS calls. True enough, and I mean... Actually, multiple people won that giveaway, but they weren't in the chat when I did the giveaway, so I had to do a runner-up. So, yeah, that was fun. Let's see, where is... Ah, there it is. Okay, a little refresh. Nope, that's where it's staying. Okay, looks like the algorithm ain't with us today, guys. I might try again later this evening and give it a go. But I'm going to go eat some salmon and some healthy rice and drink a lot of water. So you guys have a good one, and thanks for popping in today. And as always, stay 2A.